Amy, this is Jose.
Hi, Jose. Pleasure to meet you.
My fire. This is Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Sean.
Nice to meet you.
This is Robert.
Nice to meet you. So tell me.
So, we wanted to come over and see the progress with Dalton. So what happened was that day is these guys came to me and said that, hey, listen, somebody just knocked on the door and a dog got hit by a car in front of your station. So they came and grabbed me. I went outside. Me, Jose, and Sean actually cornered him up against the fence. We chased him down, and we realized that he had a leg injury and he was bleeding on his side. So I immediately thought of you guys, and I remember that you guys are affiliated or deal with LVS. So I had Sean and Jose. They packaged him up in a blanket, took him in the truck, took him over to LVS, and they actually thought we were bringing like our own personal dog over there. But we explained it. Sean and Jose explained everything, that we just rescued him, this and that, that. So then I guess as the time went on and they figured that he needed more care, they ended up calling Tiffany, and Tiffany went over there and picked him up. And we've been watching the videos the whole time of his progress and the surgeries, and we're glad he's doing good. And these guys have been off for a little while, so we wanted to come over and check him out and see how he's doing. And
Let me just say something.
we're happy that you guys nursed him back to health.
You guys, each and every one of you, are amazing. Amazing. Because what you did for this dog, most people just don't do anything, Scott. You know, we deal with it on a daily basis. What I'm talking about, everybody, is Dalton. I'm going to put the light on so I can see a little bit better. So Dalton is Mr. Attitude. A little bit, just a little bit. And you know, I don't know what kind of life he endured prior to being hit by a car in a neighborhood which was what, like Sistrunk? Is that basically where it was?
It's a little north, and we don't really know exactly where he lived at. Somebody that was at the convenience store like across the street came over and knocked on our door, and Jose and Sean answered the door, and that's when he said, "Hey, listen, I just saw a dog get hit by a car, and the car took off." And these guys came and got me and said, "Hey, this guy just came and knocked on the door. What do we do?" I said, "Well, let's go out there and find him." And he had already started to head westbound on 19th Street in the grass. But he had a nice limp, and as soon as we all went out there, he started to take off from us, and we cornered him and we got him. And then that's right away I took these guys out of service and I told them to take him to the vet. And Jose wrapped them all up like a little baby.
That was you, Jose.
Sean drove.
You drove, Sean? Who's Sean? Sean?
Yeah. So this is
Sean.
This is Jose. These are the guys.
Sean and Jose drove. You guys are awesome. And let me tell you something. What happened with me, I'll tell you, was we opened this house. You have our dogs. You adopted our dogs, too, from us. And so you and your beautiful wife know, Scott, what we've been through for 8 years, almost at 4,000 dogs, hundreds of cats, and going out in the trenches. I mean, we were up till 2 a.m. at the LVS. We just took in 5 puppies. Tiffany, we were there 2 nights before with a dog from Opelika that is 8 months of age. It's emaciated, doesn't have a piece of hair on her body, and she's covered with mange. I mean, she's lived outside her whole life. And she has her in her house because we're so full. Every room in this house is full with bonded pairs, basically. So I opened a second house next door, which was supposed to be small dogs only. And I have Mr. McCarthy. I don't know if you have all seen McCarthy on every news station.
Yeah, we saw him. Sean was saying this morning.
Sunrise PD. Let me tell you, just knowing that all of you I could cry, because knowing that there are people still that are left in this world like you that care about animals, because we deal with police officers on a daily basis, and we sit there and we hold our breath and we pray that they're going to be an caring animal person. We had, I don't care, I'll say it because we have right now so many people watching, but these people follow us. We have over 255,000 people that watch us on a daily basis, and everything we do is live feed. We don't have this following for no reason, but when we went out and we were in Lauderdale, we had 4 police officers, 1 being a supervisor, and there were 3 dogs that were living in hell. I'm talking breaking every law, every statute, clear as day, black and white, and each police officer looked at us, treated us like the criminals, left the dogs. Animal control left the dogs. They said they don't know the laws. on live video. Each one of them said, we don't know the law. That is their duty to know the law, to protect and serve. Whether it's an animal, whether it's a person, it's not our job. So we're going to start educating. The Sunrise PD set the stage. They set precedents to say it is not okay. Right. That badass female police officer that came out, we named him McCarthy after her. I've been in contact with her every day. She arrested her. She threw her in the car. She's been calling me every day, thanking us.
Is she a canine officer?
No. She's a new officer, 2-year police officer, young, 37. She took the cruelty animal class just a couple weeks ago, so she knew the laws,
nice.
Which was amazing.
Very good.
So now this guy over here, while I was getting ready to open our second house, we're tapped for money. It's very stressful. And I got a call from the doctor at Lauderdale Veterinary Specialist that was treating Dalton. She was in tears. And she said, I'm begging you. Everybody's telling me to call you. We know you come in here all the time. We have this case. And if a rescue doesn't step up, we're going to euthanize him today. She sent me a photo to my phone of Dalton in his kennel, in the cage. And she said she spoke to Coral Springs Animal Hospital, and it would be $3,800 to repair his broken FHO leg. So I said, fine. I said, Tiffany, can you go get him? Tiffany was an angel, went and picked him up. He loves Tiffany because he knows, she picked him up and got him out of there. We immediately rushed Dalton to Coral Springs Animal Hospital, where he spent quite some time. And I was, 2 weeks. 2 weeks there. 2 weeks. And we've spent $12,000 to save his life. He had a tear in his bladder, all kinds of tests, all kinds of tests and treatments. We did water therapy on him. He's trusting with most, but he can be temperamental. So to find him the right home, definitely no children. And we don't regret doing any of this, but we want to get him in a home. We don't want him to live here. Right. He loves this pen. He thinks he's a king in this pen. He whips outside and goes in the backyard, and he does zoomies, and he loves his treats, and he loves his toys.
Oh, he looks great.
He's put on a lot of weight.
He's a little chunky.
You can't even see. There's like no limp. There's like no limp on him hardly at all anymore. He's running.
From the day we picked him up, I've seen your videos. He looks great.
So, to thank you is just, I don't know how to thank you guys,
Listen, this is what we do every day.
I know.
It's for people or for dogs or cats.
What did you say, that guy that said that's my dog, and what did he call him? He said his name was Cash what?
He said his name was Cash Money.
Cash Money was his name.
So this guy showed up at the station. We don't know who he was.
Cash Money. Cash Money.
We don't know who he was. He tried saying it was his dog.
He showed up at the station saying?
He showed up at the station around dinner time. And I explained to him what happened. He said, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my dog. I said, well.
And you told him where he was.
This is where he's at. And I said, you can go ask for Tiffany because that's who has him right now because I saw your video.
He never did.
And he's like, oh, I'm heading up there right now.
Never
I love
came.
That dog. I said, okay, well.
No, never showed.
And then he just left. But I gave him the information on where to go. And if it is your dog, go see Tiffany. She has him right now in Coral Springs. And so we just been following the videos. And like I said, these guys float around to some other stations sometimes because they have some specialties. So I was kind of waiting to get them all back together.
It's really cool. You guys look so spiffy in your uniform, right?
So what we did too was, I know it's not a lot, but the guys put some money together at the station.
Awesome.
So we got you $250 worth of Publix gift cards.
That's fantastic.
I know it's not a lot in the grand scheme.
It is a lot because this little bugger, all he wants is chicken.
He wants chicken.
Well, the guys put
We're
the
going
money
through
together.
chicken like crazy. Yeah, he's a spoiled.
It's the only way he takes his pills.
We can't get him to take pills without chicken, rotisserie chicken.
Well, the guys put their money together.
Wow, look at this, guys. How sweet is this? Thank you, Scott.
we
Thank
got
you,
you
boys, so much.
$250 worth of
So
Publix
much.
gift cards.
Look at that. More chicken for you.
More chicken.
Dalton, you're going to have chicken?
More chickens.
Huh? You going to get more chickens?
You gonna have more chickens?
Oh, Dalton, what have you been through? What have you been through?
Listen, this is a small token for what you guys do. like I said, I got 2 dogs from you guys.
That's the
that
biggest
are,
reward.
That are
If you,
unbelievable.
honestly, if you can spread the word with all of you.
I got a 90-pound tank that sleeps in bed.
I
with us
know
at night.
you do. He's
Okay?
our tank.
And he's. And,
Do you have any photos on your phone you can show?
Oh yeah, I got tons. He's an air-conditioned dog.
Who would have known he would have?
And Charlie, the first one we got from
Betty.
we call her the assassin.
Do you know it was her anniversary? Today. Today is her anniversary.
No, that was her anniversary of Sheila getting adopted. Her
Oh,
sister.
never
Yeah,
mind.
it was Betty.
Yeah.
We named her Charlie.
Yeah, she came in with Sheila.
She's great. I mean, you would have never known she had any of those scratches or scars.
She was
She
covered.
looks perfect.
Her whole body was battle
She looks
scars.
perfect right now. And she's the coolest dog. And Clyde, who was Charlie Brown, he is
How much does he weigh now?
90.
90.
He was just a tiny
Well,
little
you
thing
knew
when I
you
brought
knew
him
he
to
was
their
gonna
house.
be huge.
Well, we were just told he needs to lose a few pounds.
Do you remember the meet and greets with your wife, Kimberly, constantly walking up and down your street with the dogs? And then I was like, was I there for like 3 hours? And I said, do you have wine? Can you
Yeah, she
please
busted out the
crack
wine.
open a bottle? I'm going to lose my shit. And we sat out there and drank for hours. But we got 2 dogs in your
No,
house
we did.
with patience
and
and
they're
love.
awesome. And they're awesome.
Because
They
you
go
make it
camping
work.
with us. They do everything with us. They're awesome. They're
I
awesome.
love you, Kimberly, if you're watching.
She probably is.
I need to see her. It's been too long.
She
It's
probably
been way
is. She
too
wanted
long.
me to take pictures and everything, so.
I'm going to take some photos, and you have this video. This is awesome. You guys are just, I'm so grateful for all of each and every one of
We're
you.
grateful for what you guys do. You guys do great things.
Takes a village. It's
No, it
not,
does.
it can't work with just one.
Well, this,
Thank
is,
you.
This is from Station
Thank
46
you.
at
Thank-
Fort Lauderdale.
Station 46, Fort Lauderdale Fire Department.
Right.
You guys are amazing. We're not holding you up from like saving anybody right now, are
No,
we?
no, we don't have any calls right now. We're
Okay,
good. We wanted
good.
to come see Dalton. We want to make sure he's doing good. We know he's in good hands.
Dalton, these are all your angels that
Say hi
saved
to
you.
Jose. That was your savior right there.
If I put you down, you're not going to bite anybody, right?
You should put a leash on him, just in case.
He's just temperamental in his thing.
He looks good.
Yeah, 100%.
You want to go in the office?
Yeah.
Let's go in the office. Come in the office with us.
He's going to be.
Thank you, boys, so very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Come on, Dalton. Come in here. Come on.
He's just possessive in his.
You want me to close the door? Oh, there. Come in here, Scott. Okay. Just don't open any doors. There's dogs everywhere. That's all I need. Oh, look who's here. Hi, guys. Wow. I know I'm doing a video, but it's okay. You can come in. Hi. Wait till you meet McCarthy. This is one of our backyard areas.
How many dogs do you have here?
So here is like the bonded house. Those two in the other room. 1, 2, 2, and Dalton, and one just went home. So this is a mommy and her son. They've been with us for a year. We rescued her and her 10 puppies under a shed with a Miami police officer called us. And they're left, and they're bonded, so I can't separate them. The other one, it was on the news. An owner went to the ATM from Miami Gardens. He was a librarian. He got shot in his car. Never returned home to his 2 dogs, Susie and Sam. They're about 75, 80 pounds. Beautiful. And we went and rescued them. They were taken to the Miami-Dade Kill Shelter. They were going to be euthanized. So we've had them for 6 months. Rocky and Snow in the front room, that's father and daughter. We got a call from Liberty City. The owner wanted to surrender her dogs. We went there. We have it all in live. They were living outside in boxes their entire life. He loves her so much that if I take her away, he's going to be destroyed. So they need to be adopted together. Dalton. And then the front room to the right are 2 littles, Waffle and Bryson. They came in with a hoarding situation. I think there were 10 dogs. They're the last 2. They're brothers. So now we're keeping them together. It's wonderful. Yeah. So we have the bonded house here, but I'm taking you next door, Melissa.
Oh, okay.
What's happening here is we took in a dog named Dalton after we received a call from Lauderdale veterinary specialists. And these awesome firefighters were the ones that picked Dalton up from the street after being hit by a car and brought him there. And they were going to euthanize him. So they're here to show their appreciation. We're here to say thank you to them delivering gift cards because he's a brat and only eats chicken to take his pills. And they wanted to come, and we wanted to share all this with our supporters. Yeah. Just bear with me 1 minute. Come outside for a second. Just don't open any doors. Huh? Dalton, what are you doing? Oh. He's probably like, what are all these people? What are all these people?
Remember Jose?
Be nice, Dalton. So when you stop petting him, as Tiffany tell him, when you stop petting him, sometimes he gets hurt. I just don't think he's used to all this good feeling. He doesn't, it stimulates him. Good boy, Dalton. Good boy. Good boy, Dalty.
Well, that's his savior right there.
I know.
Jose.
He needs a person.
He got him all wrapped up in the blanket.
He really needs a home with like one person that's just gonna understand what he's been through.
Right.
You know, like too much stimulation for him with no kids. Definitely not. Good boy, buddy. I'm so proud of you. He comes out here usually, runs around. He thinks he owns the place. It's like, this is mine.
Lizard hunter.
It's hot as hell. You guys are going to be dying with those long sleeves on. It's so hot.
Let's go.
Come on, Dalton. Let's go back. Come on, you ready?
Come on.
Let's go say hi. Come on, Dee Dee. Good boy, Dalton.
Bye.
Good boy. Good boy,
You
Dalton.
know these guys saved you, huh?
Good boy.
Good boy.
That's a
Dad.
good boy. Is this amazing, guys, to see? Wonderful.
Good boy, Dalton.
So rewarding. We are so blessed to be surrounded by such amazing, amazing people that restore our faith in humanity every single
That's right,
day.
buddy. They saved you.
This is the Fort Lauderdale Fire Department. These are literally Dalton's angels that came to his rescue, and then we came into play and took over.
Good boy, buddy.
All right, guys. Love you, appreciate you. I'm going back next door. I'm doing a meet and greet for McCarthy.
Well, let's do a picture with you first.
Okay. Oh, really?
Huh?
I said,
Well,
oh, really?
yeah, I mean, come on.
Ugh,
You're fine.
look like so tired. Where'd they go? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to shut down. We're going to do a little photos, and then we're going to put Dalton back in a little bit. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Stay with me. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. One person's trash is another's treasure. Thank you again,
You're welcome.
boys. Look at all these faces. Love these faces.